What's up?
Yo, what's up, people? Welcome to my stream. I'm Pichu, dude.
That's him. What? That doesn't look right. There we go. For a second, there were only ads. I've like the ad versus actual stream, and it was just ads. I'm going. That's a strange stream.
Oh, I found my feet. I found it all. It's Ethan Warlock test.
Ah. Yeah.
Gom and Apologies has subscribed, baby less than 3.
There's something unique about
Jesus
naming
Christ.
word files with random weird names.
Yeah. Oh, found my feet. Yep.
What feat was it?
Shadow touched.
That makes sense. So more spells that you don't have anymore.
I just wanted to make the most dramatic dude, and now Shadow touched, Hexblade, Warlock, Pencil Pusher.
Yep.
Did my big frog work?
Yeah.
I don't watch Twitch. What's a big frog?
Yeah, dude.
Don't you want to know?
No.
Big frog.
Can you explain frog to me?
No.
Cool. So, what happened last time?
Oh man, that guy
Brightburrow
almost
Nights.
died. That guy almost died because he had the kush, right?
So the
We
fungomancer came into town because
Mhm.
they said that the nutrients from the local fungus were being moved up north. And so we went to check that out. And it was also colder up the north. And when we went into a cave up north, we found bite marks on the mushrooms. We turned the corner, boom, clockwork constructs. They were made out of bronze and they had lightning powers, and we almost got wiped. There were heat rocks in the cavern that had the clockwork constructs, and they were disappearing, and we think that's why it might be colder up north. Caleb had a little heat rock that he got sold by that's
what it
from
was.
Krios, and then we took that away because we didn't want him to get targeted by the things that were taking away the heat rocks. And then this time we are planning to go up north with the heat rocks to try and bait something to come out and fix the problem.
Alright.
Excellent. I had my headphone poking out and it was not connected to like my microphone. Isn't it? I had my headset microphone still on.
Excellent.
Okay, and once again, the mushrooms light up the caverns of Brightburrow. Anyone doing something straight up in the morning? First thing in the morning?
Yeah.
Or?
I'm going to read through the law book.
Cool.
First thing.
He's not even he doesn't even have his own place. He's just there in the office already.
Did you go home?
Maybe.
Does he have a home?
Could I?
I actually don't know if he has a home.
This was provided. I thought these were the provided dorm rooms, sir.
No one else. No one else is there in the morning. I don't think.
No, he's just practicing.
Yeah.
He's like, wait, maybe
Sir.
I'm not meant to be here.
Sir.
He's found the only full body mirror in the place.
Yeah.
And he's like, sir. No hand. Sir.
Sir.
No, maybe 2 hands. Sir.
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 Okay.
Sir.
Yeah, it'll take you some time to go through all the laws, considering they go back a long time and you get each change and stuff.
Krios, get your hands off my fucking cards.
Is this how Krios says all of his wares? People
How many are still there?
He
How
just
many
summons a little rock hand and just swipe something.
Alright, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give you my cards just so I can give you the notifications to steal them.
How do I turn off these cards?
No, keep them on. They're part of the...
Okay, so early in the morning, Krios, you hear at your door.
Just a second. Krios sort of shapes up in the confines of his shop. Hasn't really woken up yet. Floats over, melds the door out of crystal and back into an open door. Hello.
Morning, Krios. It's Grengus.
Morning, Grengus. How are you doing?
I'm doing alright. Had a look at the thing you gave me.
Oh, yes?
Managed to get these kind of crystals out. And he hands you some crystals. Looks like you can probably tell that, like, some... should roll me an Arcana.
Roll me a crystal check with proficiency.
Yeah, with a crystal check.
Get high on them.
Arcana.
Well, you can't get high on these, so I've got no idea what the fuck they do.
That is plenty.
Maybe
you can tell
get
that
high.
some of them are sort of sent sort of for controlling constructs and stuff like this. It's sort of a send a signal on one crystal, it appears in this crystal.
Yep.
And another couple of other ones are sort of they hold a bit of lightning and then they'll expel lightning.
Ooh, they sound somewhat useful.
Yep.
It also makes sense.
Hmm?
It also makes sense based on our combat encounter last time.
Yes, yes. Ooh, very interesting, Grengus. Have you worked with crystals like these before, by any chance?
Can't say that I have.
Oh, Do you... See, I'm not one for the inventions. The sort of things of metal. Do you perhaps have a way to make lightning using metal?
Let's see. Do I have a way of making lightning with metal?
Or any other way that you know to make lightning. Just, these ones here can store lightning, which would be quite useful.
Well, back when I was in the natural world, lightning would just come out from the sky, but we don't have one of those here, so that makes it difficult.
You see, I've heard a few travelers over the time that I've been here mention the sky, and I can't say I've seen one. It seems odd that we just have lightning from above. That sounds...
Yeah. Here's the thing.
Sounds
It's sort of
scarier than a
like
stalactite falling.
it's like you look up, you see rock, right?
Yes.
What if there wasn't?
Well, then there would be more rock above that rock.
But there isn't. There's just nothing.
So where does it end?
We don't know. The stars are up there.
Yes, I've heard about those, but like, are they
Yeah,
positioned
clouds as well.
above you or like around you? Like, how does that work?
that's an that question is hard. Let's say clouds. Clouds are much easier. They're just really, really high up.
Okay, what's a cloud? Like, I know a fog cloud. Is it
yes,
the same thing?
It's like that, but higher.
Okay. And you just like lightning comes out of these.
Yes.
So if we could trap a fog cloud, would we be able to get lightning?
To the best of my knowledge,
Or does it
maybe.
have to be really high up?
I don't know how it causes lightning, but I've seen it happen.
Something for some experiments, I'm sure.
I also know
much.
you can make a lightning rod, which is like a bit of metal, and the lightning hits the lightning rod.
Oh! Could you make me one of those?
I'll get on it. I'll give you a quote later today once I figure out what it takes.
Sure. That's totally fine. I think it would be quite interesting to charge these crystals using a lightning rod and some generation methods.
Out of character. Does this one have carpets?
Does Brightburrow have carpets?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Out of character, is there carpet?
I think
Not in Krios Emporium. That's pure crystal.
that is a hard question to ask. Let's
Like what you just get some carpet.
What about rugs?
Wait,
yeah,
what were the
like carpet and then just some wool socks.
I
and
think
Just,
what were the animals that were being farmed? just north of
Rothay,
town?
they are pretty shaggy, so I think you probably could have carpet. It wouldn't be like plentiful, but you could have carpet. But
is there enough for like a pair of socks or around 2 pairs of socks?
You could probably acquire 2 pairs of socks.
The
All right, we're charging
Are
them
there
static
children in this
electricity.
Yes, there are children in this town.
Could I hire children to run on
Oh,
carpet and
labor
charge-
laws.
charge them
Unfortunately,
static electricity?
We can look into that.
are there not labor laws? If you don't pay them, it's okay. But if
I
you do
think,
pay
so.
them,
I think if
then
you
it's
don't pay
illegal.
them, it's okay.
Yeah,
What if I set it up as
If
an
they're
attraction?
volunteers.
Set it up as a fun attraction to make your hair stand
yeah.
on end.
we can get you through that. Yeah, that's fine.
And then once you're done, you discharge the energy by touching the
Lightning
The
rod.
lightning
Oh, like you know, like the child gates where you have to like lift up the lock to get in.
Oh,
It's
yes.
just that, but like it's just a rock attached to the crystal attached to it.
This is
Okay.
pure genius.
According to my calculations, you only have to do that 1 billion times, and it should create enough for one attack.
Oh yeah, true. We can have
Are there a
a
billion
Krios
children?
Crystal Emporium self-defense mechanism. We have like a woolen rug as a slide.
Oh.
And so when they slide, and then at the bottom, it's just a crystal. So like it automatically discharges them, and it's perfect.
You slide down and then you just go zap.
A whole 1d1 lightning damage when you hit the bottom.
Yep.
Make like a lightning grenade or whatever, just huck the crystal at someone, pick it up, recharge it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down. I like this.
Alright, I think at some point Linda's gonna...
Walkie-talkies out of the control crystals.
Walkie-talkie... that's a good question.
That'd be... You know I'd be using that 24/7.
Eventually Linda's gonna get to the police station. She walks... Jesus Christ!
Morning, Linda.
What are you doing here? Did you leave?
One of the desk. I am here to become one with the law.
Did you go home?
I am without need of these mortal claims. I had a nap in the chair.
Okay.
Can you recommend a good masseuse?
Miss Hazel might know one.
Thank you, Linda, one of the desk. I must return back to my studies of the law.
How about you have a nap for a bit? Because, like, you look... Yeah.
Again, out of character. I can't believe it came up because I was thinking about it. Because I was gonna walk in and say Jesus Christ. But who is Jesus Christ in this world?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
I'm sorry, I was genuinely...
It's a good question.
As a good, maybe he's just the Messiah.
Roll me a history.
Everything else is...
Sure. So it means he's something. Oh, that's not good.
Could be anyone.
Who knows? You rolled a 9.
9 and a 0.
I'll ask Linda. Maybe she knows because she brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Maybe it's just her like, cousin.
You shout out your cousin's
Who's a real
name in
shit,
surprise?
Yeah, if he's a real shit, when you see something especially, you're like, oh, Jesus.
I don't think I can come up with an answer that isn't blasphemy.
It's not illegal here.
What's the Twitch's?
What's Twitch's policy on blasphemy?
Yeah.
You're not blaspheme.
Okay, who's doing something next?
Blasphemy is fine as long as we blaspheme against all religions and not just one.
All religions at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can take the Kanye West approach and love everybody equally.
Oh no, we don't take those.
Moving on. Okay, Sheriff. You get to the police station. Morning, Sheriff.
The PlayStation.
You see your deputy sleeping at his desk.
When was he here?
Morning, Sheriff, sir.
Before I was.
Did he go home? These are the clothes he was wearing yesterday.
I don't think he did.
I have a wardrobe of identical clothes, Sheriff, sir.
I don't believe you.
I'll kick open my suitcase and it's just like leather armor, leather armor, leather armor, leather armor.
This would have cost you a fortune.
I asked for it was a condition of my movement here, and the capital was more than willing to pay it for some reason. Sir.
Oh my god, we could supply like the entire barracks with this.
Their exact quote was, anything to get you on your way.
Should I tell him?
I think I don't know. I think it's nicer not to.
This is why you're here.
Oh, by the way, the tombstones complain about their fence again, and apparently the feldspars, one of their wraith have gone missing.
Oh, their wraiths have gone missing. Is it legal to keep those here?
How many times does it make it this month?
Which one?
Both.
Feldspars, that's the first. The tombstones, yeah, I mean, that's every day. Or every second day. Because if they honestly fix their problem, then it's the Johnstones.
Thinking. I think I have Sebastian's next job.
Ah, excellent. What have we got?
Yep.
Well, we're gonna write up a protocol because this happens so often.
Excellent.
We're gonna write up step by step how to handle the fence situation.
Out of character, Aaron, that's a great idea because I was just going to walk up and cast Cause Fear.
Linda's gonna be. Do you think it will actually work?
It'll get him to do something, and like, on the off chance that, you know what? We can just put anyone on it, and they just have to look at the list, and then they'll just deal with it. Like, it'll be fine.
Okay, fair enough. Yep.
It'll just be, like, because I could never be bothered writing it up, but that guy definitely would, and I just point to him.
I'm like already dipping like quill in ink. Fetch me the parchments, one of the desk. The administrative one.
Her name is Linda, and you have to refer to her by that.
Lindus Maximus Dratorus.
That's not my name.
Try again.
Linda.
It's Linda. My last name's Lou.
Lindalu. First of the desk, last steward of the throne of the administration. I've got
you
an
to a
ad.
10-syllable limit per sentence.
Maybe we just get him some. Just like his Terran is very strange. Maybe we get him some lessons or something.
It is my third language.
That's pretty impressive.
Why do I know Infernal? I feel like I shouldn't know Infernal. That might be an administrative oversight.
He had to make a certain acquisition of language to get his current level of reading skills.
Yeah.
Have you been assigned an address? Can I just like look you up? Be like, oh, this is actually your house.
This might be here, yeah.
Looks like he's being kept at the barracks.
Wait, so we just don't have a place for him? Like,
Yeah, we don't have barracks.
Uh-huh.
Right. Well.
That complicated. Well, maybe it doesn't. Let's just leave it for now. You know what? Let's just like we'll convert like one of the cells we have.
Okay.
Excellent. To catch your prey, you must become your prey.
Look, he won't mind. It's like it was just like refurbish it a little bit.
Put a desk and a rug in there, and I'm set.
You don't want to bet at all?
Did I stutter? I am one with the law. Justice never sleeps.
Wait, what's the rug for?
My feet get cold at night. Sir. I can see in the dark there, don't worry about that.
Oh, he's just writing in the middle of the night, just pitch black. Cause
Yeah, devil's sight.
you walk in, turn the light on. What are you doing?
I'm working. Obviously.
You're not getting paid for that work. Are we even getting paid?
I'm salaried, it's okay.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. Alright,
Alright, I'll get started on this legislation.
Yeah,
Do we-
started on that.
Do I need to pass this through anybody, or is it just like I sign it? And
Honestly, it's gonna be like it's just gonna be like one of those flow charts for when this thing happens, because this happens like every day almost. And then I keep sending like different guys to do it, and like they sort of get it, but they do different things, and then like the Thompsons, they just expect different, like they expect something because the other guy said the other thing. You know, it just gets complicated. So we're just gonna streamline it, and I think you're the guy for it.
Streamline, perfect. I'll grab 100 sheets of parchment, three extra ink bottles, and 14 quills. Sling it into a pack. I'll be on their way. I already read through their address last night. I will speak to the fence setters, the border between ethereal, and make them not fight and cause us trouble. With your leave, sir.
We're doing things today, so hold off on that.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Lynn's gonna point out, I think the Fungomancer's here.
That does make sense.
Fungleborn.
Almost. I guess we'll walk out. Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Wait a minute.
2 syllables. It's a new record compared to the old one. You are much better to talk to.
You can split the difference between the Fungomancer and the deputy. Perfect.
I still think you're over the limit.
You're gonna get this?
You speak enough for like 5 people.
Fungusborn. How goes your search for true fungomacy?
I don't believe fungomacy is a word.
You'd be correct.
Not yet. Maybe not in this plane of...
I don't even know how he thinks of these words. Like, I don't think they exist in any language. I don't know where he's pulling it from. Let alone how he's doing it here.
The mushrooms seem to be doing better.
That's good. That's real good.
Promising.
So it looks like the mushroom powder that we grabbed last time worked.
Indeed.
But we'll probably still have to fix the thing up north. I think it's still going to cause trouble. Alright, well...
Yes.
Our gang is assembling. Should we say hello to Kriost? Alright. We're gonna... Well, I'm gonna go over to the Emporium.
Sure. Kriost would probably be inspecting the communications elements of those crystals, the command sendy ones.
Yeah.
Do they still could they be activated again?
Probably they probably also, now that you've had proper time to look at them, you'd probably see that they're the more receivers, and they'd also probably, you'd notice a couple of sort of processing sort of crystals that have been inscribed with runes and to do something.
Cool. How feasible would it be to reverse the inscription of the runes using the mending cantrip?
To make the crystal whole?
Yeah.
What does a mending cantrip do?
Let me read it out to you.
Oh,
actually, wait. I can click the button and have it.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Ping it.
Frog champ.
Looks like you could probably do it, yeah.
It would probably take me a long time per crystal if there's a lot of runes in it, because it says one break or tear.
So it'd be each individual rune at a time.
Yeah. But yeah, theoretically, I could return it to being a useful crystal.
Yeah. But if you connect the tears, then it becomes one long tear, you know?
Perhaps. Or are you just putting more tears in it?
Yeah.
It's like a speed hack.
Plus, you gotta be careful putting in more damage to it so you don't split it completely and stuff.
Yeah.
True.
It's a very...
Teach a kid to do mending, and then they can mend a crystal for you.
Can you what?
Teach a child to mend... Teach a child the mending cantrip.
Yeah, but why?
Because then they can mend this crystal and they can charge the other one.
Sounds like what you're telling me to get is an apprentice.
That's a nice word for child labor. Yeah. Oh no, it's unpaid. It's like a internship. Yeah, it's like an apprenticeship. Okay, yeah. Exactly, an apprentice. Yeah.
Oh, Sheriff, I didn't see you pop in. How are you doing?
Good. Definitely feeling better than last night.
That's great to hear.
Funk the
Look.
bouncer's in. I think we're all.
Yes, is the wizard one with you today?
Yeah. Ooh, there he is.
Also,
Oh, there he is.
Aaron, we're spending a hit dice.
Oh, how much HP am I on?
Looks like
I
2.
think I might need to. Just maybe.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't have many.
I have 3. Yeah, I'm just making you guys fit better on the map.
Alright, let's pray to God. Okay. 8. 14. I think let's just do it all.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Perfect.
It's literally perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. Incredible.
Bang.
Incroyable.
And let me just drop all those. Not -1 hit die. I think that's a bad number, and I don't know what it means. Alright. Yeah, I'm feeling swell now.
Hello.
That's excellent. Excellent. Fancy a trip back north to go see what was past those hideous things from yesterday?
Yes. I think.
Yeah, sure thing.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask a question before we go. Do you have any more of that minerals that we fed the mushrooms yesterday?
Would I have more sulfur crystal? Probably not a lot. I'd
Oh.
have some.
Yeah, you'd have some.
But not a huge amount. I think I have enough for another day or two of doing our same fertilization ritual. But sulfur's not something that many people want, so I tend not to keep a huge amount in stock.
Would I be able to have a small amount?
Of course. Of course. Do you need it crushed?
No.
Oh. Okay. Chris just like mage hand flips the crystal head upside down. It just like grabs a handful of sulfur crystals, doesn't measure it anything, just like floats it over to you. There you go. Well, what do you use those for? If they're not powdered into fertilizer.
I'm going to eat some.
Ah!
Are we meant to have like teeth, or is it just like mushies?
Mushy.
I have no. How does that work? I don't know.
I just remember this one thing I read ages ago. It's like, imagine if like teeth were like penile, where they're soft until they're not.
I mean, that's gross, but also I wouldn't bite my cheek as much, so you know.
It'd be kind of handy, no?
But then like you'd walk past you and smell food, and like all your teeth would go hard.
Okay, so all you see is the fungomancer takes some of the crystals and shove them into their mouth, and then they don't chew, it just disappears.
Okay.
And we'll never talk about it again.
No teeth needed.
Well, I must say, it's always nice to meet someone else who appreciates the consumption of crystals. I do wish to point out that you have horrible taste, my dear. Sulfur tastes terrible. Why on earth would you want those? I have so many better ones. I have jade.
I don't taste anything.
Oh, well, that's quite sad. Does everybody else here taste? Please, tell me that I'm not the only one.
Yeah, I don't know about the taste. You know what? I was gonna like walk over to the sulfur and be like, dip my little pinky in it. Blech! Not good. Definitely not good.
I taste, but not of the rock kind.
You're missing out.
Yeah, sulfur just tastes like hatred. It's a bit odd.
Yeah, it was. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
It's not like
Now,
a bad
Jade.
substance, man, but
Oh, jade tastes like envy, and that's just... Oh, what an experience.
What does envy taste like?
Jade.
Okay. Well.
I mean, I can't, like, it's a sensual experience. When you taste the crystal, you feel the emotion, and you taste the emotion. Anyway, we should go north. There's some ice crystals up there that I'm quite interested in harvesting.
Sure, but we're gonna work on that the heat crystal thing as well.
Oh yes.
Do you still have it?
Oh yes.
All right, let's bring that one on then.
Oh, we bring it with us?
I feel like it'd be good to sort of draw something out.
Something will get us.
Okay. Well, it's my funeral if this goes wrong, so I'll carry it.
Our funeral, don't worry about it.
I fear not for the embrace of death in pursuit of law.
Worst comes to worst, we can drop the crystal and run.
Yeah, please, come on. We don't want to fuck around.
Worst
with
comes
that.
to worst, we can hand it to Sebastian.
It would be an honor to die as deputy in duty.
In Brightburrow? I think not. Let's not do that. Let's head north.
Okay. You guys head up north. So where are we heading? Where are we heading by?
Where are we dropping?
North of where we fought the things last time?
Are we going back to the cave?
Back to the where you fought the constructs.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think so.
Because we thought there was more north of that, right?
It went. It's sort of the cave turned east at that point, but
Yeah. But
you just want to
as in,
follow
like,
the cave.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go past the feldspars as well. And you notice probably one of their Rothay have just been... You just see like a head of it and a like tail of it.
Oh.
And a comical mound of snow in between, showing that it's connected and just hiding under a small bed of ice.
Roll me investigation.
I don't want to do this. What's
How
my
big is this
investigation?
thing?
About a cow sized.
Oh shit! I almost wrote the fucking Roll20 command into Twitch chat. All right. Fuck. Sorry, I've lost my character sheet. It's a +3, so I'll just.
Hmm? 17. If you have a closer look, you can notice that there's shards of ice on sort of where the edges of the like head have been sort of taken off.
Oh.
Also, the
What's
animal
the
called
juice?
again?
Oops.
A Roth?
Rothay.
Where'd he go? What's
Do you know what would produce these sorts of ice shards?
Are they similar to the ones that were on the mushies last time?
Yes.
Okay.
Do they look like the thing that Caleb traded me? Do you remember when
Yep.
trading back and forth? It was like a non-melting ice of some sort.
Yeah, although these look like small, like tiny crystals, not quite a full solid crystal as the last one.
Okay, but do they look like they won't melt?
You can pick one up and sort of hold it. Actually, the Rothay would be kind of warm and they're not melted. They're still there, so...
Do they give off cold to the touch?
Yeah, but they're small, so it's not a...
Wait, so it's like a Rothay's head and tail, but no body?
Yes.
So the body's gone, but... Okay.
Something massive, bite down, leave the sides.
Essentially, that's what it looks like, yeah.
But why would they just leave their head? So much nutrition, like nutrients. So much nutrition.
Now, Alabaster, I have to ask, are you going to judge me if I go harvest the little crystals? The ice ones. They'd go wonderfully in a drink.
I'm not looking.
Oh, thank you.
I'm looking at the other half. I'm looking at the tail. Oh, there's more crystals here. Do.
Roll me in animal handling as well.
Oh gosh, is that me?
No, Alabaster. Or yeah, our sheriff who's having a look. It looks like you remember you saw the bite mark in the mushroom. The bite marks look very similar here, but it's not like one big bite. It's probably a couple of bites, and it's sort of been picked at and sort of just left the head and the back, probably the butt and the legs as well. It's sort of just taken out the middle bits and.
Jesus, tail's the best part.
I'm not hungry, I suppose. Oh, maybe mushrooms were more filling than I thought. Looks like it's been bitten a few times, but just more picked at. I'm not sure why.
So the body is still warm? Oh, the head?
Slightly, yeah. Probably the bits away from the ice crystals are, at least.
Yeah.
Can we take a investigate, see how long it may have been?
Roll me an investigation then.
Wow. Where the fuck did I put my character sheet? Hang on.
What would I need to roll to like harvest those little ice crystals?
Probably sleight of hand with the sort of, because they're like tiny sort of shards. A 9, you're not a very accurate thing. Yeah, you can probably get about maybe a liter, actually half a liter of these tiny crystals.
Oh wow, nice. Now, Alabaster, have you been to Matron Mazazel's recently?
Have I? I don't think so.
Yeah, well, she serves a wonderful cold beverage, but she's always complaining about how much effort it takes to keep drinks cold. I think she might have a particular interest in these crystals.
Finders keepers.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not one to touch them.
It's just
It'd
business
be
sense.
very convenient if someone appeared to her with those crystals. But that's just all speculation.
So what? Sorry, I missed that.
Speculation. Like, I wouldn't know. I don't know how these crystals would get to Mazazel.
Oh,
So,
no.
yeah.
Yeah, of course not.
No. Alright, is there anything else? Is there any footprints around, or any, like, scratch marks on any nearby trees, or anything like that?
Roll me either perception or investigation.
I will aid you, Sheriff, since I've finished looking at this tail and didn't notice what you were talking about before.
Perception or investigation? Do I get advantage because he's aiding me?
Yep.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay. Yeah, you can find these large footprints.
Find these nuts.
With the 22, you can probably see there's like 2 footprints, and then there's a couple of like they're not quite footprints, like they look kind of like handprints, and you think there's 4 of them for every 2 things of feet. And they head north, but it's sort of where the Rothay are grazing is softer ground than the rock that it went into. So you just kind of it went north.
2 footprints and 4 handprints. First stride, I assume.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like they lead north. That's where we're heading anyways, and that's what we were suspecting, I think, in the first place.
Alright, well,
we'll
lead
keep this in
on,
mind.
Sheriff.
This is probably the Feldspars one, right? That they were looking for, I'm gonna assume. So, have we passed them already?
This is at the Feldspars.
Oh, but they were
place.
looking for this one, right? That's what Linda said in the morning.
This morning, yeah, they mentioned that the Rothay was missing.
Yep. Okay. I'll head over and let them know.
Cool.
And yeah.
So the first guys you're talking to?
Yep.
Yep, just can find him. Oh, morning, Sheriff.
Morning. So, I believe we got a report that you had one of your Rothay missing.
Yeah, I think something got it last night.
Looks like I think we found a Rothay, head and legs not that far away, but
Jesus.
surprisingly no body. Looks like it was bitten, from what I can tell. And it looks like the thing went up to the north. Did you hear anything last night, at all, or notice anything weird?
I heard some thumping, but from outside, and some weird noise, but which I'm guessing would be whatever did it. But that's about it.
Around what time? Was it like dead of night? Sometime in the afternoon, maybe?
Not sure. It sort of woke me up, and then I went back to sleep. So it was middle of the night, something like that.
Alright.
What? Died a warrior's death. You should be very proud.
I don't think that'll be too comforting for them.
Yeah. I need to sell the meat to make money.
Yeah.
Oh, there's
look,
no meat left.
I obviously can't do much about that, but we are heading north to see there's something happening up north. This is probably related to that. We're going to try to deal with that one today.
Cool.
I'll keep you updated.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right. Let's keep going, gang.
Are there any are there any mushrooms around? Like the sheep, not sheep.
The Rothay.
The Rothay.
Yeah, like sort of they graze on mushrooms. There's like lots of small mushrooms that they graze on. And in return, the mushrooms graze on the Rothay. So it's sort of fields of these small mushrooms that they eat, and yeah, they're probably starting to feed on the blood and stuff that are left over from the Rothay being Rothay corpse.
Yeah.
Can you ask the mushrooms how long they've been feeding on the blood for?
Mushrooms have a watch.
Can I use my spores to talk to the mushrooms?
Ping your spores?
Yeah, I don't really know how the fungomancer works.
How do your spores work?
I report spores only work on creatures with an intelligence of 2 or higher. That aren't undead or constructs.
Yeah, these do not have intelligences of 2 or higher. Roll me
a mushroom.
a nature though. Let's see how much you can get from 16. Let's see, what could you do? They probably started feeding around like sometime this morning, but they also wouldn't start feeding immediately. It'd take time for them to sort of notice stuff.
Okay.
Did they say much?
They've been feeding since morning.
That probably matches up with the whole visiting in the night. If this thing happens to be nocturnal, what do we want to do? Do we want to, like, stay up and try to confront it?
Makes no difference to me. I'll fight them on the
Be
beaches.
safer.
I'll fight them in the dark.
Would it be safer to find it while it's sleeping?
Maybe, but I'm saying if we can't find it and we need to like bait it out or something, is that something we want to do? Or is that...
I have no complaints. I mean, I can see perfectly fine in the dark.
I think my dark vision's pretty good.
I think if I
You can
recall...
see the same distance, Alabaster.
I think if I recall correctly, your dark vision would be low light vision, if it's complete darkness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas I think Fungomancer's might not, and maybe Sebastian's might not.
Sebastian's is perfect vision.
Yeah.
My vision.
I believe it's in...
I've got superior dark vision.
Yeah, I think Sebastian and the Fungomancer have better dark vision than Alabaster and Briost.
Not to flex on y'all, I think I can
Totally
see
fine.
in magic darkness as well.
Nice.
It casts darkness on me. Everyone else is blind. Don't worry, guys. I can see. I'll help us out.
It's just like, we gotta go. Darkness. Everyone hold my hand.
Everyone, link up, link up. I don't feel any spores. Fungomancer. One of fungus. Are you not linking up?
Number off. 1, 2. Was 3.
What?
3. Fungomancer. Fungomancer. I do not require your intervention.
Alright. Let's go up north and see what we can find. Maybe we can find some more footprints. Or some scratch marks or something.
Alright, you head back up north.
We'll go into the caves.
Yep. Back to where you found the things. Was it?
Yeah, snap back to reality.
Yes. Am I able to send like one of my slugs to just jump ahead of us every time there's like a corner? Just like, oh, if you see anything, just quickly come back.
If you see
Which one are you sending?
I'm gonna send the spider.
Yeah, do they have names yet?
Not yet.
Name them.
Name them?
Right now.
Alright, no. The only names I can think of are Sticky and Rocky, and I kind of want to think of better ones than that.
Alright, so yeah, you can send up just wang. Send your slugs ahead to scout.
Oh, I was gonna do it like just like around each corner. I was just gonna throw out like I wasn't gonna shoot it because I assumed that would make noise.
Oh, okay, just hand out with them on it.
Yeah, pretty much. Like just,
Ooh.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, yep.
Because like a slug's not that weird, but you know, if I peep the corner and there's more constructs, I don't want it.
Yep. Alright, you get back to the cave of where you've last found the constructs. Anything else here that you'd... No, and it just sort of is a corner. You can just turn.
Yep.
And you keep going down there. And about probably 100 meters or so after you turn the corner, you see like a stone brick tower that just spirals up and just has like a sort of tile roof. Basically just a wizard tower.
Oh shit!
Is this
Like
Rapunzel?
yeah, I was thinking Rapunzel.
That kind of tower, yeah. It's just got like one like wooden door at the front, and then like a window at the top, and that's basically all there is. It's pretty plain. You notice it's got some like a patch of little garden of mushrooms at the front, and like halfway up the tower, you just see like a big chunk of ice.
I'll sidle up to the sheriff. Sheriff, that building's not up to code. No fire exits. Ice obstructing the window. It's just.
Have we had any reports about this? Do you like you've read a lot on the town so far? Do you know about this? Do I know about this?
Is there anything like the building code? Any logs of like the house being built?
Nothing.
Does it even have like an address? Like, are we even anywhere?
Is this within our jurisdiction? Is
It's
where
sort
we
of-
are we?
This would be
Brightburrow?
on the outskirts of Brightburrow, probably.
But this is still should be within our jurisdiction. So this is definitely an unlawful building.
You don't know anything about it. Also,
Reaching clear, Sheriff.
your slugs are playing in the little mushroom garden.
Oh, that's very cute.
Did they find a friend?
No, roll me a nature or survival.
Nature or survival?
Also, Fungomancer, you can do it with an advantage.
We're gonna do a survival because my nature is -1.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is my third 22 today.
Alright, Alabaster and Fungomancer can identify these as slug shrooms, which is sort of catnip for slugs.
Wow.
That's so cute.
So they're just sort of jumping off the spores here, and then they breathe in the spores. Actually, they probably don't breathe in. They more like gets on their skin and they absorb it.
Oh, they absorb it.
Is it okay if I take some of this back, you reckon? It's like 1 or 2. Could I like plan it?
I'd imagine Alabaster probably has like a small thing, a patch of slug shroom at home.
Yeah, but it's like always good to get new ones in, you know. Just
Yeah.
Get it more diverse. So maybe it tastes different for them. But yeah, I'll Is it cool if I just like pick off some?
You can if you
Ask
wish.
the Fungomancer.
Oh, yep.
Will it hurt him or anything?
You won't hurt the mushroom.
Good. Okay.
But just before you, I mean, this is someone's home, right? Like, we can't just go and steal something.
It's like when you take when you take a flower from Bunnings or whatever. Like,
What's a Bunnings?
It doesn't really count. I'm just gonna. It'll come back.
But consider this: if we went to the door and we knocked and we asked the person living there if we could have some, then we might be offered more than what you would take otherwise.
I don't really need more, though. That's the thing. I only need a few. As opposed to them coming down and saying, "No, you can't take my mushrooms."
Yes, but I mean, if you look at the ice on the tower, chances are we were about to fight the inhabitants anyway.
I'm gonna take 2, and then once we're victorious, I'll take a few more.
Okay.
Alright.
That's if we have to fight. So I'm just gonna pluck 2, chuck it into like a little pouch or whatever.
Yep.
Probably gonna pick up my slugs. That's enough of that.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. Mushrooms, the actual top thing is just the fruit, right? And the mushroom itself is the mycelial body beneath the surface?
I believe
I have
so.
no idea.
I think that's how mushrooms work, but I also do not know. Completely.
Fungomancer! This is your area of expertise.
Israel, how much do you know about mushrooms?
Me personally, I do not know a lot about mushrooms.
I think plant like it's probably harder to keep mushrooms in a garden than it would be to keep plants.
Apparently, so it's like the mushroom's like a fungus, yeah, and that mushroom itself is the thing that's like above the ground.
Yes, but it's not necessarily the fungal body. It's like the fruit of the mycelium.
It has the spores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ethan, stop trying to steal my card.
Oh, do you know what? Sorry, do you want to know a fun thing? You can't steal cards multiple times. Unless you inspect element, go to the CSS, remove the class that dictates that it's stealing, delete that, hit the thing again, which refreshes it, and then resends the send card button.
You are actually the most insane person.
I'm so glad I don't have any cards, otherwise you'd
Yeah, it's a curse. It's a curse, not a gift.
Is that why you disconnected and had to come back? Because you were inspect elementing Roll20?
No, I disconnected and had to come back because I wanted to refresh the card stealing, and then I made the process more efficient. Also, my character sheet was bugged to shit.
Okay.
That is true. Alright,
back into it.
So, big ice, some mushies, any footprints, any bite marks of the sort.
Roll me an investigation. Couldn't find any.
Don't think I
He
found
looked with
anything.
his eyes closed.
Well, Sheriff, I'm going to go knock on the door and just see who lives in this, honestly, quite hideous abode.
Everyone has their own tastes, but I agree with you. Let's knock. Who wants to knock?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Alright, you knock on the door?
Yeah, Krios just gonna walk up and go like...
How close is everyone? So Krios is like, let's say the Wizard Tower is here. Let's just, where's everyone at?
I'm right behind Krios. I am fully ready to like ding dong ditch, bust down this door, yell out I'm a Fed, anything. I'm gearing up.
Okay.
But I will also let Krios obviously.
I'll be like,
called it, and dibs is.
I'll be a bit more behind, maybe like a gap between Sebastian and Alabaster. So like,
think of it
on a map 10 feet.
In
10
terms
feet away from Krios. Yeah.
In terms of mechanic stats, I want to be close enough to get hit by anything that jumps out.
Okay, then open and I'll. So someone opens the door. It seems to be strange. Like you know, this is a human now, even though they look very different. It's like an old. It's got like white coming from his face down. It's got these glasses on. It's got a blue conical hat and just these blue robes covered in.
Oh shit!
Shapes that Sebastian would recognize as stars and moons and suns, but none of the rest of you would.
Yo, it's a fucking wizard.
Hello! Wow,
Hello!
You look fascinating.
So do you. What on earth are you?
I'm a wizard. I'm Elzatrix Magnificent.
Shit.
How'd you come upon that title?
I'm magnificent.
Self-professed.
Chris, you should have seen that one.
Now, is this your tower?
Yes.
Yes. Wait, when did you have it made?
Oh, I moved in. Well, I've lost track of time since coming here.
Oh, I know quite the feeling.
Usually I do it, I look at the sun and going up and down. But there's none of that here.
Isn't there... Are you not tracking the mycelial glow?
That's what that is.
Yes, it's roughly like...
Oh, I was about to go to bed, but... So you're saying it's like daytime now?
Well, we would call it, the bright and the dark. So we're in the bright, which I suppose you could call the day, if you want to be very specific about it.
I see. So it's the bright now.
Yes.
Ah.
Sort of like how, it goes bright when the mushrooms are glowing, and then it's dark when they're not. It's very... It comes from one to the other. It's quite linked.
I see. I didn't think anyone else was around here.
Really?
Yeah, well,
How long have you been here?
Week, 2 month?
How far have you...
Okay. See, I was worried you'd been here a couple 100 years, and I just never come.
I'm not that old. Do I look that old here?
Well, I couldn't tell.
Of course not.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I don't even measure the years anymore.
That is fascinating.
Yes, quite. Anyway.
Well, I sent out some scouts, but they never returned.
What were those scouts made of?
Oh, just a bit of metal and stuff that I put together.
Bit of arcane lightning in there.
That's them, yeah.
Maybe perhaps instructed to attack random people that they see.
Oh, they shouldn't have done that.
Well, we walked around a corner and then I nearly died to one of them, so you might want to reassess the instructions you provide.
Well, that'll teach me to get secondhand crystals.
Oh, are you in the market for crystals?
Well, I'm always doing some tinkering.
For the second-hand variety,
I found these
reselling back.
I found these really cool ones the other day, but and then there's these like little little guys that were like wild for them. I'll show him for you. He goes inside. You can see inside. It's just like all this random magic stuff. You got like potions bubbling. He like goes by just like that was not food. And goes by and grabs some like crystals. Goes, oh look, yes, like your little critters that you've got there. They love this stuff.
Do I recognize what he's holding up?
Roll me a Arcana. Krios with advantage.
Cool.
Not bad.
Yours a 15, is that percent?
Yep, 15 for Krios.
You guys can figure out these little crystals would have been, what are they called? Put down Steronite. It
Spelled how?
I can oh.
TY.
It sort of makes slugs kind of activate. Sort of, it makes them much stronger. Basically, like steroids for slugs.
Intriguing! I have not seen this around these parts recently.
Really?
How did you come into acquiring some?
I think I bought it a while ago and just never found a use for it.
Very interesting. So, just out of curiosity, do you have other creations wandering about at the moment?
If I do, I've forgotten them. Shouldn't be any here. Shouldn't be any in this plane. I may have forgotten a few back at home, but that's fine.
Okay. So you're, I mean, are you in any way related to giant ice crystals?
Well, they were kind of small ice crystals, left by something that leaves giant bite marks.
Oh, do you reckon it'd be the same thing that did that? Because last night I just heard a and like I looked down and it's crystal, like ice, just there.
Maybe.
Okay. Very interesting. You wouldn't happen to know which direction that thing stomped off in afterwards?
I don't like this is sort of at the dead end of a cave.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But, I imagine that way.
We came from that way, you see.
Right.
It sort of leads north of where we came from. So I don't know. We're from Brightburrow. I mean, technically, this is still Brightburrow. This is like north Brightburrow.
Right. Which way? So north is that direction, as he points, just like west.
Not quite. I'll just like grab his hand and I'll just like move it over. Yeah, that one's where we came from. Yeah, okay, so that's south, and we're from the south of you.
Right.
Yeah.
So is this
Does
like
he have anything?
town or?
Yeah, pretty small one.
I'll have to come in for some time. At some time.
Oh, for sure. I need to get you on the registry and whatnot.
I thought I was staying here alone and avoiding all catastrophe.
I mean, Brightburrow's a nice little place. We don't have too much to offer, but you know, if you ever want to come and hang out.
If, let's say, some sort of evil were to take over the plains, would they come here?
No.
Perfect. Good enough for me.
And then Chris is just going to switch to Infernal and say, "They're already here."
What?
I didn't think you'd be able to understand that. A little joke of mine. I play it on all the newcomers.
He's got a wizard hat.
Yeah, of course you understand. That's a funny one.
No, but in all seriousness, do you have anything magnetic?
Magnetic. I think I might. He's gonna walk into his thing. Just like going through all these drawers, just see
Yep.
Oh, Ungo. Just going through all this different stuff. Oh, this is a magnet.
Yes. Get a very small amount of that. You know, like shave off a little line, put it in water.
Oh, make a
and then
compass.
Yeah, and then you'll know which way is south at all times.
Ah, I do have a compass somewhere. Don't think this one's working. And he
No.
shows
it
you
doesn't
a
work.
compass that is like got 2 different points on it, and they're both spinning.
Yeah. Doesn't work the same here.
Oh, I know what that is, because I'm from the capital.
You would, yeah. You'd recognize it as a 2-point compass.
What are you doing with a 2-point compass in a 1-point location? Although a regular one would probably be fucked off by all the rocks and shit. I assume that at some point would carry a magnetic charged dog.
I didn't know. Like,
I'm so confused as well.
took me a second to process that was not one train of thought. That was 2 separate thoughts with no spacing.
Yeah.
So you would you recognize one of these as well. Where are you from?
Yeah. I'm from the capital on the
Capital of where?
The Trade Federation. Sorry,
Celestial Federation.
Celestial. I'm so sorry. The Celestial Federation, of course.
I don't think I've been. Oh, I did go there once actually.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to put some restrictions on magic.
Ah, yes, the Celestial magic restrictions. I named them. Did you know?
I don't think they passed.
Shame. I worked really hard on those.
You would not have done that.
I didn't know. I just like the idea that I named it because I named it exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It was my supervisor. He taught me everything I know.
Gonna have a word with him.
Your mentor, Mr. Grondfast. Right. So I can help you a lot.
We're gonna find the thing that has been leaving icy bite marks. That might have done that. It might be nocturnal. Did that happen last night? Or like at night?
Wait, is it night or dark?
Yeah, we'll go with dark.
Yes, it was happened during the dark.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, we might have to try and wait until the dark to find this thing, is what I'm thinking. I mean, we can look around now, but if North has only let us here, it might be better to wait out for night.
Would I look at the mushrooms and see, like, if the nutrients are being pulled from another direction?
Roll me a nature.
Oh.
22. You can probably. So what do you just like reach down to the little slug shrooms and sort of interface with them and go like where are all the nutrients being sent?
Yes.
You can kind of get a decent sort of line that of where sort of mushrooms are not doing so hot, and you can probably get a decent direction on them.
Yep.
So they go like north a bit and then caves wind a little bit.
So more north?
Yeah.
Okay.
But this cave was a dead end.
Yes, this sort of goes off east and then dead ends.
Okay.
I ask about those little critters you've got.
Oh, sure, these are my slugs.
Slugs. They don't look like slugs.
They're slugs. Maybe they don't look like slugs where you're from, but I know these ones are slugs.
Right.
So this is my brute slug over here, or brunt slug over here.
Yes.
And this is my little spider slug.
I see.
They have little powers as well. So this one's.
They do. Oh, I did notice them. They could do little things.
Yeah.
They used to like all hang out here, and then I don't know where they've all gone.
Wait, so they used to hang out here for a little bit?
They love the little mushrooms. I'd come and feed them these crystals, and I don't know where they've all gone.
They might have been scared by that thing, and also maybe those clockwork golem things as well.
So, if you kept feeding the slugs the crystals, they're like steroids for slugs. Steronite. What does that do to slugs?
I'm not sure, but they went wild over it.
Yeah, I haven't come across enough Steronite, but I don't think I would let my slugs have it, I think.
Oh. So just
I'm not sure.
don't give them this?
I'm not too sure. I haven't had a lot of experience with it, but normally I try to leave the slugs like to do what they naturally do, you know?
I see.
Hmm. Do I know much about Steronite?
What's your roll? 12. You know a little bit.
Okay.
Obviously, like, giving them too much makes them go kind of rabid and just unhinged.
Does it make them
I don't
get
start
bigger?
changing color and turn like a black-red color scheme, yeah?
A little bit, yeah.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Or, yeah, so it sort of like activates their powers a little bit, so that makes them stronger, but also, you know, less chill.
Yeah. I'll relate that to them. So yeah, from what I've heard, I haven't seen it in person, but I heard that too much Steronite can make the slugs go a little bit rabid, a little bit. It brings out their wild side a lot. Yeah.
How much would be too much?
Fuck, would I know?
Probably. Maybe like.
How much were you giving them?
Like one of them had like this much.
That's a lot. That would definitely count.
Okay.
So what happened to them?
I don't know.
Did they just disappear all of a sudden after?
Like they'd show up and they'd leave at some point, but they just haven't been showing up again.
Did anything change about them while you're giving them the Steronite?
They got me bigger.
Okay. Maybe lay off on giving them the Steronite for now.
Will do.
I'm sure we can find another use for them, but yeah, I don't think the slugs have been introduced to it, like, as in this amount. So it's probably not a great thing for them, you know?
Yeah, like, probably a maximum would be 10 grams, you'd say? And he's just shown you, like, this much, sort of like crystal that big would be, at least 100 grams.
Oh, 10 times the bad limit.
Yep.
I'm sure you meant well.
Yeah, when I was just interested in them.
Yeah, they're cool little critters, for sure.
Yeah.
We'll hide the Steronite for now.
Okay.
Next time, just a little sprinkle.
Right.
That's alright, though. I'm sure it'll turn out fine. Anyways, yeah, we'll scout out north a little bit more. But I was thinking, if we don't find anything and we need to sort of lure this thing out, do you mind if we kind of, like, chill here until the dark?
That's fine, yeah.
Thanks.
Just be careful not to touch anything that's bubbling. Some of it might explode.
Well,
Noted.
Elsatrix, if you ever find yourself... Sorry, Elsatrix the Magnificent. If you ever find yourself in Brightburrow, do stop by Krios's Crystal Emporium. I am a wholesaler of crystals, first-hand, well refined, and mended if they're in any way damaged, to be perfect purity. I trade in equal value things, like not big on the old gold, more in, oddities and curiosities of similar value.
I've got plenty of those.
Yes. Preferably made of crystal.
I've got crystal somewhere. So what? How do I find your place?
Come to Brightburrow, and it's the giant crystal.
I say, yep.
It's really hard to miss.
You can... I mean, when I turn the lights on, I do get complaints. It's quite bright.
Right, okay. So can't miss it.
No.
Yes, no, not easily.
There's if you exit this cavern, there'll be a pretty well-sustained path. Just keep following that one south. Do I know any landmarks north?
North, like between here and
Like if he were to go out of the cavern and go the wrong way.
You probably would, if you can think of them before I can. North is.
Is there some sort of like rocky mountain? I don't know how mountains would work in this world.
I don't think they do. There's like a perfect sphere of a rock.
Yeah. So if you see like a really nice rock orb, like a really big rock orb, you've gone the wrong way on the path.
I see.
Turn away. Yeah. So away from the rock orb, down the path. You'll probably pass by like a little farm. That'll be the feldspars with their roasts. And then yeah, just keep going and you'll reach town pretty soon.
I'll have to do that at some point.
We'll be very happy to have you.
Dodge the rock orb, find the rock lobster. Much more fun.
Do we have a rock lobster?
Wait, Ethan's gone.
Rest in peace, Ethan.
Sebastian, no. He's back.
I'm back, sorry. Dad just walked in.
Alright.
El Gancarino.
So you guys head back?
Yeah, we're gonna walk out from the little, like, into the northern cavern again, but we're just gonna head, like, north this time.
Yep. I'm following where the Fungaments are.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna have my hand on my blaster.
Yep. Do you have one loaded?
Sure, we'll have Brunt loaded.
Cool.
I'm not gonna be caught lacking.
Let's see, do I have... So, as you go north, it starts to get colder.
Mm-hmm.
Roll me survival.
Everyone?
Yes.
Ooh. That's not good.
Ooh, that one is good though. So definitely Fungaments and Creolist. You guys are going like... You're probably the first to pick up that... If you just head towards where is coldest, you're probably on the right track. And eventually, sort of, the caves start to be covered in ice.
Rios, can you hand me the heat rock? I'm shivering over here.
I'm not sure it's necessarily a good idea, but be my guest. It's still contained within that little, like, sphere thing that I put it in. So there's no actual heat coming out of it at the moment.
Damn it. It's fine. I'll just,
I mean, we can open the sphere if you're...
Now that you mention it, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a great idea, but if you were after it, then who am I to say no to an old friend?
No, I'll just rub my hands together, and I just make this, like, really grating noise.
I probably... Sebastian, like, has, like... When he breathes out, he, like... You can see his breath, because humans probably have a higher core temperature than rock people.
Mm-hmm.
Not surprising.
Yep. And eventually...
Do we find any, like, footprints?
Yeah, with the nat 20, you definitely can. Let me just do something. No. Book of War. You guys come across a cave, basically just ice. Like all the cave walls have been covered in a layer of ice.
Justice. I like the sound of that.
Is it, like, slippery?
Not really, I'm gonna say.
Okay. Okay. Will my slugs, like, be impeded when they're crawling back to me at all?
No.
Okay. Gonna drop alabaster in. Yeah, we're gonna hug the wall. And then we're gonna hold Spidey slug out.
Sebastian.
So I was trading cards.
You're having a look at the...
Yeah, I'll just hold it out.
Absolutely.
For 1 second, and I'll bring it back. It's like, did you see anything?
Run me an animal handling.
Animal handling. Damn.
That's no siree.
Alright. Gonna peek out now.
Oh, yep, let me just...
And gun. Hand still on gun.
Yep, here you see sort of a large beast appears to be sleeping. It's got like 2 arms and legs. 4 arms, 2 legs.
Does it look organic?
Yeah.
That's terrifying. Anyone have any idea what this is? I'm gonna go with a no. I've never seen this before.
Roll me a animal handling.
I'll assist you.
I don't think you can. Oh, this was just Alabaster. I don't think you can assist.
I will not assist.
With a 16, you probably don't recognize.
Alright, okay. Is this where the mushrooms... Like, is this where the line leads?
Basically, yeah.
It does make sense that they wouldn't have any nutrients when it's just all ice here, right?
I'm very... the Fungomancer is very lost here. There's no mushrooms, no information.
Yep.
Does this look like something we could take? From Krios' perspective.
How would you sort of determine that?
Survival. Am I likely to die if I do this?
Roll me a survival, yeah.
Nat 1.
No way of knowing.
So how big is this thing?
Well, it's filling a 10 foot by 10 foot square. So most of that area sort of thing.
So it's a large...
It's a large creature.
That makes sense. Is this like a dead end here?
Yeah.
Like, can I see anything more? Yeah.
From where we're sitting.
Just reveal everything.
Wait, it's within my dark vision. From where we're sitting, does it look like the size of its head matches the size of the thing that's been eating all the shit?
Roll me a animal handling or something.
Any chance it could be anything other than
that? Investigation, maybe?
Yeah, I'll take investigation.
Yeah, maybe. He's probably curled up, he's got his head in between his arms.
That's
how big? How big are its ears? Does it look like it listens a lot?
It can't. Does it have ears? I don't think it has ears.
What's the plan? I think this is the thing we're looking for. Oh, any frozen, like, roast blood on his mouth or something.
Roll me perception.
Can we just cave in the cave and leave? Like, leave, then cave in the cave. Good distinction to make.
Yep, that would be the better idea than the other one that was implied. Let me have a look. Wow, these rolls are getting worse and worse.
Not with a 9.
Yep, okay. Does it look like, does the cave look caveable?
Not particularly.
So, theoretically, just hear me out, Alabaster. If I just turn the entire ground around it into spikes, like hurty spikes on the floor, and then we just, like, kept pushing it back into that area, I think that'll work.
I don't know if the spikes are going to finish this thing off.
Oh, it doesn't have to finish him off. It just has to, slow him down.
Because I'm thinking we probably need to deal with this thing. Otherwise, it's going to keep causing damages. And I think I want to deal with it sooner rather than later.
Okay, then.
Does this look like it could communicate with us?
What do you think? What are you thinking?
Maybe we could chat to it, you know?
I mean, we have spoken to mushrooms, so like,
That's a good point.
Is a terrifying hell beast intent on devouring us really that different from a mushroom?
Will it have
does
an
it look like a
intelligence
slug?
higher than 2?
Does it look like a slug? Roll me how would you, survival or nature? Or animal handling, whichever.
Oh, can I do?
Give me a streetwise. Is it a slug?
Oh,
Was that 24? It kind of looks like a slug, like sort of, but bigger and more intense.
You get it high as
And then
hell.
normally, like, it doesn't look like a normal slug.
but it looks slug-esque.
Yeah.
I had took a closer look. I have a feeling I know what's happened.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It got too high as hell, right?
Maybe. Just maybe. How close is it to the dark?
It is about high bright. Actually,
Do you want to go back and talk to Elatrix? This thing looks like it's sleeping still.
What would we achieve by going back and talking to him?
He seems like he could have some useful stuff.
Yes, I mean, like, what is your goal here?
I don't know. I think I want to eliminate this thing. I'm just trying to think, if it looks like a slug, and then we have a reason to believe that it just, this might be because of the Steranite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was worried that maybe this thing would be not just, like, the only thing of its kind. Like, maybe it's like there could be more of them out there. But based on what I think is happening, it looks like this is the root of the cause.
Okay. So rip it out by the roots?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
go with yes.
Well then,
Any
I guess
objections? Oh, should we just do it now?
Yeah,
While it's still sleeping?
everybody get ready.
all right. This will definitely be a surprise round. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh, I forgot.
Click
On you.
Alabaster.
Everyone appeared. Let me just reset it because it had everyone still there for some reason.
Ah.
As I also the music.
Oh, I managed to do even worse the second time.
You can use the first one.
No, it's fine because I was after it in the turn order anyway. There's no real change.
Okay.
I'll still use the 8, I guess. Actually, let me just try it. Same thing.
Yep. We both went down by 3. Perfectly balanced.
Okay. First up, Fungamancer.
Oh, it's me.
Did
So
I
this music is jam.
place its name? That makes no sense. Okay.
How far away is it?
Apparently,
Oh, I'd probably have to move around the corner.
yeah. You know how Roll20 character names just are nonsense?
Yeah.
Apparently it's just put that into the... It's just somehow... I've renamed it to Beast, but it just didn't rename.
I don't think we can see it.
Yeah, we can't.
Was it?
Fungamancer might be able to. What's your superior dark vision like?
No, I mean, we can't say its name.
Oh, yeah. If I... Oh, not even on the turn order?
No.
Would this be considered prone?
Yes, it would be.
Let me search up prone 5e.
That means I think you might have...
Range disadvantage.
Hitting it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's asleep, so advantage, so straight roll. And every hit is considered, when it's asleep, so the first attack, I guess, before it wakes up, is a critical if it's a melee, I think.
Yeah, if it's melee, it would be...
Isn't that an assassin rogue thing? Is that core?
No, it's because it's asleep, I think. So it'd be prone and incapacitated.
If it was just not looking, that's an assassin rogue thing.
Yeah. Because I think it
doesn't have to be asleep.
It'd probably be incapacitated because it's asleep, right? Or
Okay,
no, unconscious. Yeah, so it's incapacitated. What else? Any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit if the attack is within 5 feet of the creature. So it's not if it's a melee attack, if it's in melee range.
Yeah. Right, it has the unconscious condition.
If we want to do a little bit of strategy, I can walk up to it and like unload one of my spells in it or something at close range. Because it doesn't wake up until we walk up to it, right?
I'm thinking
might
I
wake
can-
up the moment we start making noise.
Yeah, that's true.
Reminder, my blindness, deafness, and gentle repose, those aren't part of like the spell slots things. Is that alright?
Let me just check. Was it Druid Mushroom 5e? Circle spores. Yep.
You always have them prepared, but they do still use spell slots unless this is a specific.
They use spell slots. They don't count as your prepared spells.
Okay.
Much like Chill Touch, but I think Chill Touch is a cantrip, isn't it?
Yeah.
That does not do cold damage. Or is touch.
It's a ranged spell attack.
What is your vision as well? How far is your dark vision?
120 feet.
Oh, you're set.
Yep.
This music's a jam.
I know, right? Go check out. Was it Arcane Anthems? I think it is.
Alright, what are we doing, Fungamancer?
You can also just wait if you wish.
Fucking Ethan, stop trying to cut. I'm trying to think.
I may need to get rid of the cards, it seems.
I
No.
believe it would be a okay idea.
Oh shit! I need to change the fucking stream map. I had it still on the other thing.
Yep, it's working now. I looked to see if I could see the cards popping up.
This thing can't fly, can it?
Who
We don't know.
knows?
Does it look like it can fly? Does it have wings?
It doesn't have wings. At least none that you can see.
I've only one spell left in this spell slot.
It wouldn't be a surprise. Would it be a surprise round? But if you just wake it up in it.
Can I go first then?
Surprise is different to sleep though.
I think we're not going to do it's surprise because it's asleep at the moment. It's like it's not going to act until you interrupt with it.
So are you saying attack, then surprise, then?
No, I'm saying basically it can go after anyone attacks it, kind of thing.
Okay.
What if I didn't attack it per se, but I shot my spider slug and used its power to restrain it?
I think that would wake it up.
Okay.
What does your restraining do?
No idea. Give me 1 second. It just restrains. No, I have to pull up the other Google tab. I'm gonna find out.
Restrained. Speed becomes 0.
Because if I restrain it and it's prone, and it uses its movement to get up from being prone.
It can't stand up if its speed movement is 0. I'd guess
Yeah.
because it costs half your movement, but they don't have movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A question.
Yes.
So Flaming Spear says a 5-foot diameter spear of fire appears in
Spear
an
or spear?
unoccupied sphere.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Fuck, I was like, what?
A fire appears
I was
in an
thinking-
unoccupied space of your choice within range
Mm-hmm.
and lasts for the duration.
Yeah.
So does that mean that the thing cannot be in any part of the sphere when I cast it?
Yeah, you have to put it next to it, not in it.
And it wouldn't take damage on the next turn from that unless it.
Can you
entered
also
the
just ram it
sphere?
into it?
Isn't it adjacent to sphere takes damage?
Yeah, any creature that ends its
Oh,
turn
within
within 5
5
feet.
Okay.
Are we able to do it like we get up to it, I restrain it, and that way it's still prone, and it can only make the save at the end of its turn. If I ping it. I ping it. So it'll fail it because it's unconscious.
Yeah,
because
it's true.
that automatically does it, and then we'll get like even if it wakes up, it'll still be prone, and then it's still even if it like makes the save at the end of its turn, it'll be at the end of its turn, so it's still prone. So we get 2 rounds. So if we would do it like this, we can get you guys to like get ready to like hit it, but just like prepare reaction. Is that the best way to go about this? Do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
Is your to really munchkin it? If you'll allow, is your spider thing a shot or a spell?
It's not a spell.
So you can hold that perpetually. Like it's like with a spell, you have to hold it and then release at the end of the turn. But you can just keep re-holding, shoot if it wakes up.
Oh, it has a cooldown.
No, but like you can like go to use it but not use it, right? Whereas
Yeah.
when you cast a spell, that uses the spell. So if you keep going to use it but not using it, as like one of us sneaks up to it, if it wakes up, just plan A. But if it doesn't wake up and we get within 5 feet, I can do like inflict wounds or something, which would be massive on a crit. If we're interested.
I reckon Fungomancer just do something and we'll play it out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, it's on me to make a choice on how.
Well, you're
this goes?
first, so
Yeah, you get to make the call.
I think prepare an attack, but don't like reaction attack it or reaction cast or whatever. Can we do that?
Okay.
And then I think, so
if you prepare a spell, the spell has to go off. Like you burn the slot on your turn.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
burn it when the spell happens.
Yeah, so if you go,
go,
if let's say you go, I prepare my spell for when it comes within 10 feet and never comes within 10 feet, you spend the spell slot, but you don't actually cast the spell.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
what are we gonna do?
I'm gonna prepare Flaming Spear.
Okay. For what?
And what's going to trigger it?
I don't know. Should I just cast it?
You can do what you want, man. You're in charge now.
will Flaming
gonna
Spear mess
cast
with the restraint? DM?
You should just burn it.
Flaming sphere. Oh, like when you shoot webs.
Yeah.
What would they? I'll say on its like next turn it'd have advantage.
On the save.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Flaming Sphere. Casting it or are you holding it?
I'll cast it.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you casting it?
All right.
Can I cast it? It's a 5-foot diameter.
5-foot diameter.
60 feet away from you. Up to.
Can I cast it here?
There.
And it doesn't do any damage immediately, so it should still be asleep.
Flaming Sphere 5e.
But it goes next.
Does the damage at the end of its turn.
Yes, but it also is a sphere of fire appears.
It doesn't matter because it goes next anyway, so...
Yeah, I think...
Yeah. But what I was saying is,
Anything else
I
on
can
your
give
turn?
us more... Yes, okay.
Isabel, anything else on your
What?
turn?
No.
Okay, so you summon a giant ball of fire, which
I feel like this might have been a bad play. Sorry, guys.
I think
Yeah,
would
so
definitely wake it
okay.
up. End its turn. Or half as much damage on a successful one. It's basically okay. So what? It spends half its movement to stand up.
Damn it.
Do we not get the full surprise round?
It's still technically...
Well, no,
Oh,
because
I
you've
don't know.
just like the advantage was that it was sleeping.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
why
not
I wanted,
I was
to,
gonna-
that's why I wanted to restrain it.
I was going to give you a surprise round if like you walked in closer and then it's like smelt you guys and it woke up. But this is giant ball of fire. It's in fight or flight mode already.
Oh, sorry.
That's
it's all good.
okay. We'll play it out.
So Stan is going to move 20 feet.
I didn't really think that through, I guess.
That's okay.
Just
We were
here.
thinking it through for a while.
It basically just like pushes all its like hands up and just like jumps away from this fire. Then it's going to look around. Probably notice. Let's see. Can it see? Probably notice the Fungomancer. And just gonna like in its arm, this like a thing of ice starts to appear, and it just throws it at you.
Whoops.
That is an 8 to hit.
Guess we all suck. That
No,
can't hit.
it misses.
That can't hit.
It like rolls behind you and then kind of explodes in a burst of ice. But it missed, so I don't think you guys all take the damage. And that is its turn. Sebastian.
Fuck. Alright. Well, I've got my orders. Kill a man.
Start running away. I'm not gonna not follow.
Alright, so I'm just gonna fuck. I'm not just gonna fuck. I'm gonna peek around here. Yeah, I got full line of sight on this motherfucker, don't I?
Is it close stuff? Yeah.
It just smells like an Eldritch Blast. So what I'm going to do, I'm within 60 feet now, so I'm just actually going to pop off with my combos. So with my bonus action, I'm going to utilize a Hexblade's Curse. No, I'm not. I'm not. That's 30 feet away. Instead, I'm going to just utilize a regular Hex. And then I'm going to shoot a normal Eldritch Blast at it, which is plus 1d6.
Hex. Cool.
And I'll give it. What's the check that it has to make to break out of your web?
Strength.
Strength.
My
All right.
thing is strength.
Okay. Is it a saving throw or a strength
Save.
check? Oh, lame.
Still give it strength checks because grappling.
Yeah. Good call.
Likely to be the thing it uses most.
I'll go strength.
I have a feeling it's gonna be quite strong though.
Yeah. I'll hit disadvantage on strength checks.
Cool.
And then I will shoot it with an Eldritch Blast.
23
I will
hits.
hit it with an Eldritch Blast. And then with that same Eldritch Blast, you'll never believe, they'll do 1d10 plus 4 plus 1d6. D10 plus 4, that's the agonizing blast. And then a d6 from Hex. And that is 14 fuck you damage.
Jesus, would you believe it is resistant to force damage?
No, I would not.
Yeah, you're right, it's not.
The 5 is necrotic though, if you're interested.
Oh, the 5 is like, yeah, that doesn't make a difference.
Sweet. Good job, gang. Back behind cover.
Cool. Alabaster.
I'm gonna do some math
Concentrating.
real quick. So it was sitting here, and I moved here. What's that? 15.
15 to 20.
Song. Hell yeah.
Okay, 15 or 20. So I have 30 to 40 total movement, like at least.
Yeah, and its eyes bleeding. Remember that. It's like just as it walks, every step that it takes, like the shadows from the ground like grip up to it.
Yep.
Let me check my grunt speed, 30 feet. So if its speed is 30 feet, it does, like, it returns to me in 30 feet time, right?
Oh, like when you shoot, like let's say you shot your brunt, it would take 2 turns to return, because it'd be what you'd get that way, and then there, yeah.
If this guy is a slug, can you just put him in your gun and send him off?
I don't think that'll work.
Wouldn't fit.
What is this little thing here?
It's like a bit of mound of rock and snow.
All right.
You'd probably provide him cover.
Mhm. How far am I?
Oh, you wouldn't bend it like Beckham, would you?
No, I'm thinking I'll move there, shoot, and then. Oh, and I have to end my turn for my slug to come back to me.
You can end your turn with the face down. Then just stand by face, shoot him.
Yeah, if its speed is 30 foot and you get within 30 feet away from it, shoot 30 feet, then it returns in 1. And I think
and
it's
then I can move backwards.
Yeah, and then you move.
Or I have to end my back. Okay.
Yeah, you can. It's a simplification of how it works.
In that TV show, which was built for D&D. I really like how you've adapted it.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're gonna
It's inspired just by the fact that you chose that show.
Here, I think that was 15 feet. Yep. Look.
Man, you don't want to know what my Prank Patrol Ninja rogue build is.
What? Man, it's tough. Fuck it, let's go for the big
Alright.
guns.
Aaron, if you move, I'll run interference against Sachin. By proposing just spurious trades. I have 99 cards.
Okay, so what do you do? So you.
This is not how this one works. How high is the ceiling?
Stop. The ceiling is probably
300 feet?
15 to 20 feet high.
Oh, it's like barely fitting in here.
Wait, is that wrong? Probably closer to 20.
20 feet, okay.
Yeah.
Is there any...
It's probably also wider than it is tall.
Is there like icicles or like tights or anything?
Hell yeah.
You could probably... This is probably a bit of a looser thing, so you could probably knock a bit of rock off that.
Alright, yeah. Oh, I don't need to be this close then. Fuck it, we're just gonna... It don't matter, we're just gonna... Bang. Gonna shoot this. We're gonna shoot my brunt at this, use a slug power to fling some rubble from here over.
Fucking Newton's cradle that rock.
Okay, so that'll be returning probably, what, 5 turns?
5 turns, correct.
How slow is this slug?
Oh! Yep,
Sweet.
that's 12 damage.
Hell yeah.
And I'm going to move my sweet alabaster ass. I don't really want to be in this thing.
Yeah, you got 15 feet left, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna go here.
Cool.
Well,
that'll be my turn.
Priost.
Wait. Step forward. Let me just work out the distances. Going like here. Here?
Pretty good.
30 feet.
Yep.
Let me get the move back. Yep. While Krios running, he's going to like pick up bits of the icy floor around him, like bits of stone, and it sort of like melds into this craggly form of rock and ice as his Heart of Earth activates.
Ooh.
So that's 10 hit points and a bunch of other stuff as a bonus action.
Yep.
And then, actually, I'm going to go to here instead, because I want line of sight, and I'm willing to risk it having line of sight on me. Nobody needs to get within melee of this thing, right?
I've got alternatives.
Go. So, how wide is a 20-foot radius?
About, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's probably around 20 feet.
That'd get you
Yeah,
if you
but
do it
on
from
the
there.
map.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. So, like,
Do they make assets?
basically, yeah, from this point,
So I need to scale them.
from this point, can you see the ping?
Yep.
I'm going to cast Spike Growth.
Okay, that'll hit you, I think,
Sorry.
unless you're magic it.
Magic.
Yeah. So currently, that's totally fine.
Cool.
Um,
What does that do? Do I need to draw a thing?
I will do the thing for you. It's a
Cool.
big AOE that does this.
If that little... like that.
Oh, shit. You can see the slowdown. Oops.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you're in difficult terrain. Oh. That's a bit yikes. Okay, is it just icicles just spear up kind of thing?
Yep. Icicles and bits of rock from underneath the ice like punch through.
Oh, this is
Ouchie.
brilliant. This is a brilliant spell for this situation.
Okay. That's your action, bonus action, and move, I believe.
Krios is just there and he's like, "Come towards me."
Oh, shit.
That's also concentration.
Yep.
Is Flaming Seal also concentration?
Yes.
Cool. Fungomancer.
Yep.
Slam the orb. Slam
Yeah.
the orb.
That's the plan. I don't want to waste this spell slot. Let me see. To 30.
Bonus
Feet.
actions, right? To move
Yes.
it?
I think
Yep,
so.
It's in within 30 feet.
Moving it. Can you move it on that square or just into it? How does it work?
If you ram it into a thing, it stops
Yeah.
moving.
Okay. So it's there. Wait, or was it down here?
Yeah, either way. Maybe more to the side, like just a direct.
Cool. Over that.
Cool.
So that is how much damage? Or is it a dex save? It is.
They do make a save. Dex save.
Where'd fire thing go? Ping it?
I didn't ping it.
Yep. Dexterity saving throw.
Keep going, Alvesta.
Rolled a 6. That's unfortunate. That's
Nice.
2d6 damage.
Yes. Do I have to roll that?
Yep.
I rolled.
D26.
That's not what. That's not.
I feel like that's
Sorry.
highly unlikely that that's what's on the. That's what's on the spell.
Okay.
Much more realistic.
This fire hits it and it burns a lot. It takes 10 damage.
Ooh. I think that it might be susceptible to attacks cast by druids.
So be it. Or
anything
round
else?
attacks.
Yes.
Do I have a druid slug yet? No, I don't. I can fix this
do?
one. I can fix it.
You still have an action left. And movement.
Just step a little bit away from Seb, maybe.
Definitely going over. Watch me. I'm gonna do something crazy on my turn.
Doing anything else, Isabel? Yeah.
I can see the
any
Windows
action?
update notification.
I'm gonna activate my symbiotic entity. As an action, I can expend a use of my wild shape and gain 4 temporary hit points for each level I have in this class.
So 3.
Is that 12 temp hit points?
I think so.
Fuck, that's pretty good. For a wild shape, that's nuts.
Me.
Oh, Jordan, if you turn your head a little bit to the left, then the dead pixels look like glare, and it works. And like you can disguise it.
This camera is probably only 3 years younger than you.
But it's because it's one dark, one like solid green, and then one slightly less green. It fully looks like a lens flare.
I think that's all I can do. Thank you.
Okay, so that means it is its turn. Did it take any damage or anything? Was the...
If it ends its turn there, it gets fucked up.
If it ends its turn next to the sphere, it takes fire damage. If it moves within the green box, it takes piercing damage.
How much damage will it take?
2d4 for every 5 feet that it moves.
I think
it's
going to move. It would be two lots to get out, wouldn't it be?
Yeah.
Yep.
5 feet.
Roll me some damage.
That's what,
moves 10 feet out.
44 piercing damage.
11.
Ooh,
11 damage.
11 piercing.
Let's see. And how far can you get after that? Just move 10.
It was difficult terrain as well. So that 10 feet counted as 20 feet.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yep.
Okay, let me
Although it does sound, the way we said it does sound like we're making it up. Also, if it has pink hair, it can't attack me because I'm yellow Power Range.
Oh, actually, what it could do...
Every 10 feet it travels, it actually drops a astral diamond.
Instead of doing that, I think it's just gonna jump up, grab onto some like stalactites in the ceiling, and start using its climb speed instead.
It wouldn't happen to be needing to make an athletics check for that, would it?
That's a fair point. That's a fair point.
That would be disadvantage,
well, right? Like the ice on the roof would be kind of hard to grip, though.
If it were to make an athletics check, all strength checks are at disadvantage.
That's a good point. Let's just see how well it rolled. Pretty well on both.
Still, thanks for humouring me.
Yeah, no, that was a fair point. And then it's just gonna... Who is scaring it the most? Actually, Krios is closer.
Go for it.
Gonna climb down, jump down.
Cool.
Does it take any damage for landing?
Yeah, surely that's moving 5 feet when he enters the range.
Roll me a d4.
1?
1d4. It's gonna take half
very
of it.
lenient without.
Takes 1.
Takes a damage.
But
that's a
one
pity point of damage.
That's a brilliant.
Let's say who. I'm
right there.
Who is scaring it the most? Who? Alabaster actually. It probably understands what Alabaster's doing the most, so it's gonna chilling gaze Alabaster.
Whoa!
Wow.
So give me a Constitution saving throw.
Alabaster, are you immune to cold damage?
I don't believe I would be.
Oh, that would be clutch in this situation.
Let me just check. No. Let me do a con save. Right? 13?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you back, man.
Oh.
I am paralysis.
Yep, you take 12.
What kind of... Oh, fuck. Minus 12.
I'm paralyzed for 1 minute. Get paralyzed.
What's the lightning bolt? Oh.
Yeah. Okay. Then it gets to use 4 claw attacks. Krios.
What?
Number 1.
Yep. Miss.
2.
Hell yeah.
Miss.
Hell
3.
yeah.
Miss.
4.
Oh,
Oh,
fucking just a brawler.
Yeah, I imagine it's just like boom, boom, and your secrets, boom.
Fucking just.
No.
Shuffling.
Krios' defense is purely based on Constitution.
Oh,
There is no dex.
hurdles it.
He has 9 decks.
So just boom, 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 and Chris is still standing.
There's
Take
just like
the
bits of rock just like bounce off the edge of Krios and then immediately roll back up and rejoin the fall.
Hell yeah.
You know how like if you get punched in the forehead, it like actually does the least damage.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is it just Creel just like come out big?
What's the video of the dude showing how patriotic he is by punching himself in the forehead 20 times in a row? That's what I just.
Okay. Sebastian.
Oh, okay. Say the line, Sebastian. I cast out. No, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna peek my head around the corner. I'm gonna point at it, and I need it to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
As I cast Cause Fear.
That's a 10.
Yeah.
What does Cause Fear do?
Okay, so I awaken a sense of mortality in one creature I can see within range. That would be it. So what I'll do is I'll walk around the corner and I'll just point like the shadows come from me, and there's the hex. As the hex drops, because it's both concentration, it just like wraps off it and just like jumps onto its head and just like goes into its brain. A construct or undead is immune to it. The target must succeed on wisdom save. Okay, they're frightened until the spell ends. At the end of each of its turns, it makes the save again.
Can you ping it or?
Yes. Sorry.
Cool.
Are you got it?
Disadvantage. Shit. It's not.
I don't know what frightened does, but it feels like it should be bad.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, I guess sucks to suck on its part.
Yep.
All right, and I guess I'll remain in line of sight to maintain my skill set. Yeah, I think that's just my whole turn. But also, it can't come closer to me, I believe. So it gets stuck in this fucking... It gets stuck in the ground.
In this limbo.
Yeah.
Alabaster.
I figured it'd be pretty funny to make him scared of me after he makes his way all the way over to us.
Yep. Give me a saving throw, Constitution saving throw.
But anyway, yeah, I got your back, Chief.
Alright.
Hey, at least your slug's coming back still. Oh.
One better than last time.
Hell yeah.
Couple more turns and then you'll be there. Triost.
Yep. I'm going to use just a. Just gonna do an unarmed strike. So Krios' form, like the rock, sort of melds into an almost hammer on his hand. He takes both hands down, just slams it on the body of this thing.
Yep.
That's a 9 to hit.
That will not do it.
Which is unfortunate. And we might choose
But your
to
hands
stay.
form a hammer?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like Kevin Leventhal from Alien.
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah.
What?
I also like how the attack is called Ho. Is that intentional?
H-O-E for Heart of Earth.
Ah, my apologies. Didn't mean to.
Well, that's great fun. I have very little I can do on bonus actions that doesn't take concentration.
Oh, yeah.
Is Blade Water concentration?
Blade
It is
Water bonus
not.
action?
Is that a bonus action? Yeah.
I think Blade
It
Water's
is a
full
bonus action if it's done by my racial trait.
Oh. I need
But
to make it about race.
unfortunately, it only protects you against weapon attacks, and I don't think the Beast's Claws will count as weapons.
Quick, give it a sword.
Wait,
Put a gun on it.
Is it melee weapon attack or attacks by a weapon?
Melee attacks.
Until the dealt by weapon attacks.
I think these can't. I think these would be melee weapon. Like, it's a stupid ruling. Like, I think these would count as melee weapon attacks.
Ah, sweet.
They're not an attack with a melee weapon.
Yeah, it's supposed to work against ranged weapon attacks as well, right? Which is because That's why it says.
But
just
not
weapon
spells,
attack.
sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna use
The
a bonus
sword.
action in my racial trait to cast Blade Ward on myself, just in
Okay.
case.
Could you imagine? So this guy comes in and he rakes you with your claws, and your blade ward doesn't work. But if I snap off one of his claws and pick it up and stab you with it, then it would work.
Yeah.
That honestly, yeah, 5th edition.
Thanks for the addition. Very cool.
Hey, Fungamancer.
Orb.
Okay. Orb, move, bam.
That is a dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
It's not rolling well.
Don't worry.
How much
2d6.
damage
I'm
did
right
you
there
roll
with
again?
you, buddy.
2d6. Let's not roll 26 again.
Oh yeah, 1d26.
2d6.
Yo, so for a second there, I was like, oh, imagine. Oh,
And
I rolled
it's
one-
fire, so
one
it's doubled.
And 1-6.
14
So he
damage.
takes 14 damage.
Cool. For a
Okay.
second there, I imagine if this is just a dude just hanging out and we're attacking him. And I was like, I don't need to care about morality. I'm following orders.
Also, I'm curious, what does the flaming sphere look like after the Fungamancer casts it?
Oh yeah,
How does this work?
it's just a fucking doobie.
It looks like the.
Oh, mushroom
It's a
cloud.
mushroom cloud.
Is actual nuclear fission going? We need to get tested in a showered down as soon as this fight ends.
Anything else on your turn?
Can I? That's not magic. That's. Can I attack? With
You can't
a
cast a. You can cast a
hail
cantrip
of
if you have one.
spores?
Oh, what's that?
What
is?
Also, you
hail
can
of-
completely cast a
Oh,
spell,
there we
can't
go.
you? Because she hasn't
no.
cast a spell.
Oh shit! No, my
But
apologies. Yeah, you can do
concentration.
whatever you want. Yeah, just as long as it's not concentration, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Sachin, I forgot how to play the game.
Or even you could cast on the concentration just to get
Okay,
rid of
so
your
I'm
flame
gonna
sphere.
move.
Yeah.
Not. I'm gonna move. Wait. So.
I actually
can
finally
see-
logged into Twitch and I'm racking up some channel points. How
many
many do I
are you
need to
sitting
get you
on?
to suck my dick?
Oh, okay.
I'll add another
I
tier.
can choose to inflict it. It's not automatic. Okay, I'm gonna move that though.
Cool.
And. Actually, wait, how far can I? Where was I? I was. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I move
You can move there easily.
here.
We one back, possibly?
Possibly.
I don't know.
What's my
It's
movement
not.
speed? 30. Right there.
There?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Move there. Say. Cool. And what was your action?
I don't know if this is an action or not.
Which one?
Oh, spores.
Reaction.
Yeah, reaction.
So when its turn starts, you can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic.
Yeah.
So you've still got your main action.
Not, like when it moves into a space within 10 feet.
Or starts its turn there.
Or starts to turn there. Okay, yep. I missed that one. Cool.
Oh, very nice.
You still have an action?
Still have an action?
What was- Are you sure? Bonus action.
Oh,
What's
wait,
Hail
I
Spores?
didn't. I forgot.
Bonus action for the sphere.
Okay, so just a
Hail
reminder, because I activated
My trap. card.
symbiotic entity.
Yep.
I roll another damage die when Hail of Spores takes
Yep.
damage.
Oh shit.
Okay.
You can click in the total damage modifier when you do that, but I think I set that up for you.
Okay. And what else? I don't think there's anything else I want to, because all the other spells that is somewhat useful is like concentration.
Do you have a cantrip that just deals damage?
Get Shillelagh. Optimal cantrip. Hit with stick.
I feel like Chill Touch might heal it by accident.
Nah, use Chill Touch. It's necrotic damage, not cold.
And we already hit it.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. See, and it's ranged as well.
Yeah.
So close. That's what we were talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna cast.
It's neither chill
then.
nor touch.
Yeah, and in terms of just what we've seen before, I inflicted necrotic damage before, and it was Jesus.
Oh,
21 to hit.
21 definitely hits. That's 8 necrotic damage.
Oh,
It's on 1 health.
You can use your reaction at the start of its turn to deal 2d4 necrotic damage.
It needs to make a con save.
Con save, yep.
Can't save below that.
What's the con save? Below?
Let's go.
Oh,
Where it matters.
bad luck.
Okay.
It's holding on.
It
for
doesn't
dear
like the
life.
Fungomancer surely, so it walks up.
It's going to...
Don't get
Again,
close
it's
to
going to
me.
jump up.
You don't have to do it.
Pun?
Oh,
Opportunity attack.
hell yeah!
Saving my range.
Good point.
Action disengage.
Let me just figure out where it's going to move. Yep, feel free to do that.
Oh, you got a big man.
It's blocked.
Stab it in the back as it runs away.
18 to hit.
Oh, that's dead.
That does it. So it goes to jump up. You hit it.
Just grab its leg and slam it back down to the
Oh
floor.
shit. Oh no. That's 2 damage.
Yep, it jumps up. You grab it, slam it down.
The annoying part is, you're not going to heal that 2 damage because it's not worth a hit die.
It's temporary hit points.
Oh,
It's HP in my heart of earth.
That,
Cool.
and that is the end of combat.
holy shit! Great job, everyone.
Alright, I'll drop
Is it like-
concentration on the spike growth. The
Cool.
floor is no longer lava.
I also
Alright,
dropped
so I've
concentration on
done
the
2
flaming
turns
spear.
of this. So I only have 8 more of these. Fuck me.
Are they? No, that makes it.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
I'll maintain concentration on the fear spell so it's still afraid even in death.
Is it like
Good.
dead?
You notice
It's scared.
that as it falls, it starts to sort of shrink down.
Into a cute and innocent creature.
Exactly.
It looks
Into-
like.
It just straight up shrunk.
Sort of a normal frost slug. That
Alright.
starts scooching its away from Sebastian.
I'll kill the
Oh, it's
fear.
alive?
I'll kill the fear then. It appears to not be a threat right now.
Yep, it's about the normal sized slugs are about that tall.
Oh.
You
Yeah,
know,
As if I
Pokeball.
didn't drop the terrain.
Pokeball, go.
Yeah, Alabaster's gonna walk over with slug shrooms procured in hand.
roll me an animal handling.
Hell yeah. You can do it, Chief. Does he get advantage?
I do have the slug shrooms.
Yes, with the slug shrooms, yes.
Flag.
Oh.
Oh,
It's gonna jump and start chomping on him.
Hell yeah. I love that I could convey what I meant with Pokeball go.
And you now have a frost slug.
Fucking great job, man.
Woo.
so does this
Oh.
ice? Is this anything happening to the ice?
You
Because
can
the
lick
ice
it.
is connected to the slug, right?
And then the slug was connected to the ice.
Oh, okay.
The you feel sort of like the harsh chill in the air sort of start to lessen. But it's still also you are in a cave that is covered in ice. That's not gonna go away immediately.
What a shame. The cold ally.
But what? Well, unless we had a rock of heat.
Yes, please.
Unseal it.
Do we want to put it down here?
Yeah.
Unseal the deal.
Yep.
No, it's going back to what's his face?
Oh yeah, we can. No, but surely we can get Elzatrix to like bring it back into town. Or I could just come pick it up.
Wait, bring what into town?
Like we drop off the heat rock to speed up the ice melting.
Nah. Oh, we like.
We come back, the town's
Fine.
flooded.
Would it be
Is there
better for the
anything-
mushrooms if the ice melted, or is it now that
Um,
the slug is not a problem anymore?
It's sort of the damage has been caused, but you've taken away the source, but still like the mushrooms have been withered by the cold, but if it's getting warmer, they're going to grow back.
Is there is that platform actually there?
Yep.
Can I take a look at the platform?
Sure.
Anything special anywhere on it?
Cool.
It seems to be just a stone platform. Roll me a investigation.
Shame.
Yep, you're sort of trying to figure out why there's a platform here.
There's a platform here. What a shame.
Does it look like any architecture we've seen before?
Roll me an investigation. Okay, Alabaster. You can notice...
Is it like the Wizard Tower or anything in town?
Sort of like something in town. You can probably notice that it's got a symbol on it. Let's see if I can draw this correctly. Something like that, in the middle of it.
Let me snipping tool that real quick.
Yep. It's also on an angle.
Yep.
Bitch, roll me a religion. Anyone who's sort of native to Hades. Actually, even, Sebastian can also...
Am I native to Hades? I am, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh
So,
my god.
Sebastian, give me an Arcana. Okay.
Whoa!
Wee!
Okay.
The cold is my ally.
So, I don't know how you know this, but you would kind of see that this symbol is often used for... Did you ever do magic school?
I did every school, my guy.
That doesn't... if in
As
your
part of your training is some form of magic stuff, and I took
basic
that real seriously.
Arcana theory, that's sort of the symbol of tear. It's also often tear.
Tear.
One of the simple arcane runes.
Okay.
Sort of one of the building blocks of the weave and stuff like that.
Oh shit.
It's also often used as a symbol for Hades.
Okay.
The people.
Zero B Side Eye has subscribed.
Oh, thank you for the subscription, Obsidai. The other three, oh my god, you all rolled well. You'd recognize this symbol as similar to the ones on the standing stones to the south of town, where the cult of stone often meet.
Ah, beautiful. Stone platform, cult of stone. What on earth could be happening here? Okay, well, that was an interesting encounter. All in favor of booking it back to town?
Yeah, I could use a long rest.
This has been enough excitement for a week for me.
Actually, I can keep going because I haven't taken a hit. What was that?
I need a long. I don't have any more hit die.
I'm set. I can keep going.
I do need to look after my customers for a bit. Tend to my
Yeah.
shop.
I'm gonna swing by Elzatrix to let him know to not use the Steranite.
A very potent idea.
I might put it on the banned substances list.
Ooh.
Because that was pretty bad.
Alright, so you head back to Elzatrix. Tell him that?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll show him the little frost slug.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what a little cute little critter.
Yeah,
I remember him playing in the little things. He was a hungry one.
Yes. Did he eat a lot of Steranite?
Oh, he couldn't get enough of the stuff.
Okay, I have some bad news, and I'm not blaming you in any way. So I think what had happened was the Steranite caused this guy to transform into sort of like a monstrosity version of it.
Oh.
It had 2 legs, 4 arms.
I mean, frost slugs when they transform and they do powers, they also do have 4 arms, yeah.
Yeah, but it's really big, pretty dangerous. It definitely did cause that. Where we found it was like in a cave of ice.
Do you reckon
Yeah.
it's just that particular one, or would they all do that?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it's not gonna be this particular one.
This could be.
How many? I'm gonna need to know.
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Do you have a ballpark? At least how many?
12?
12?
At least?
Let me. Okay. Woo! 12. 12 at least. Alright. Do you remember what they sort of looked like? Any of them? I know you said you remember this frosty little guy. What about the others? Any recollection?
There's this red one.
Did it look like this little brunt that I have here? Or a different one?
No, it looked a little different. Was there one? There might be one of those as well.
Okay.
One was like a yellow. They're all sort of different colours and stuff.
All different colours.
Yes. Not all of them had the crystal though.
Yep. Okay.
Can't remember which ones did.
That's all right. I just need to know, because we might be in some trouble. It's not going to be evil per se. It's just going to be sort of out of its mind.
Well, I came here to avoid evil, so that's something.
Yeah, it's not evil. It's just something's gone absolutely wild. It's like a very dangerous wild animal. 12. I'm gonna need to do so much paperwork. Sebastian, you're gonna need to do so much paperwork.
Oh, like, remember how I said I tacked a whole bunch of sheets of parchment? I'm just filling out. I'm writing the forms and then filling them out before the ink even dries. I'm just.
Okay. All different colors, 12 at least. Yep. Okay. Do you think you can lock up that Steranite real good?
I'll lock it up real good. I'll make sure it's out of their little guy's reach.
Yep. Just make sure you grab all.
How big would their reach be now?
Wider than my camera.
Maybe I'll just
eat it all.
Put it near the top.
You have to eat it all yourself.
Yeah. You're gonna have to like lock it up real well.
Yeah,
well.
I'll get on that.
I don't know, like a safe inside like a rock inside another rock that has a lock on it. Safe rock, lock rock.
I'll do that.
Yep.
I'll do the best I can.
Yeah. I can't ask you for any more. Again, not blaming you. No one knew this could have happened.
Well, sometimes experiments go bad. This honestly wouldn't be my worst.
If you have any news about any happenings, I know you haven't been here for too long, so you probably don't know what the norm is. But if anything feels like it's not the norm, this one produced a lot of ice, or maybe we're looking at some other stuff happening to the environment, just let us know. Just come into town.
I'll give you a call, yes.
I would appreciate that. And even if you don't hear any news, feel free to come into town.
Yes, I'll have to.
We might keep it a secret that you fed them the dust, the Steranite.
Very well.
You'll always be welcome at Krios Emporium.
Yes, I'll when I've got some experiments that need crystals, I'll come right to you.
It's great to hear. By the way, Alabaster, we need to go drop the heat rock back at Caleb's on the way home.
We can do that. We can definitely do that. All right. We'll see you around.
See you around.
All right. Let's head back.
You close the door. You just hear where something explodes inside his lab.
I hope that's not the Steranite.
Slow. You just see like arms poke out the side of the tower and stand up. Okay, well.
Yeah, let's.
Caleb's then home.
Yeah, Caleb's in home.
Caleb is sort of also a cave tunnel down at the north side of town.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
His just perfectly clean, well kept home. You see, little cabin thing.
Caleb.
Does Caleb have rugs?
Caleb, oh, he for sure does.
And is he wearing socks?
He is not wearing socks.
Okay.
Caleb, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Oh, you know.
I've come to return your rock.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes. We believe we've sorted out the problem.
Oh, perfect.
There was this big, icy creature, and we got rid of it. So beautiful. You can have your heat rock back. If anything comes after the rock, come and let me know, and I'll get it back for you. Call it a warranty.
Is something going to come after the rock?
I don't think so.
Sheriff.
I have no reason to believe that anything would come after the rock anymore.
Anymore?
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I took the rock away.
You told me a rock that something was going to come after me with?
It was an unexpected thing that occurred recently. We eliminated the cause.
Roll me a persuasion.
I don't have any more cause fears left. This is all on you, big man.
Well,
you know, yeah.
Okay.
Thumbs up with the awkward Shrek grin.
Hey, Mr. Caleb, I would never sell you something knowingly that might harm you. That would never happen.
All right.
Except for the side sales where you knowingly purchase. All right, there's none of them. No.
Looks at the sheriff. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. I'd never sell anyone anything dangerous.
No. He's gonna just
Very good, Caleb.
Pick up the rock. I think he hasn't got arms, so I think in his mouth. And just like place it in like sort of the fireplace.
Do you need any help with that?
Okay.
I'm gonna take that as a no. You let me know if you need anything, right?
Let's get back to town. Yeah. I'm going to sleep for a week.
I think that's a good call.
Alright. You'll make it back to town.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
We're gonna go back to the sheriff's office.
And that's where we might leave the session off.
Hell yeah.
Is there... Let's see, is there anyone to raid? I know anyone streaming at the moment?
We are.
We'll just end. Alright, thanks for watching, people. See you next time. Peace.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye, everyone.